Did you know working hard might be a trap? You're putting in the hours, staying up all night, missing out on friends, adding more and more to your plate, thinking it's going to pay off. But what if I told you Machiavelli already saw through this game? What if he knew that hard work isn't the way to power? Yes. Machiavelli, the master of power and strategy, tried to warn us. While the world says work hard and you'll succeed, Machiavelli says hard work without a clever strategy just makes you a pawn in someone else's game. In this video, I'm going to reveal Machiavelli's greatest secrets, the ones most people ignore. So grab a seat, pay close attention, and get ready to learn how you can become untouchable in a world that usually crushes the weak. This isn't a motivational pep talk, this is a wake-up call. Are you ready? Hard work. We hear it everywhere. Work hard and you'll reach your goals. Hard work always pays off. But Machiavelli knew the dark side of hard work. He saw it as a trap. He wrote, "It's not the strongest or the most hardworking who win. It's the most strategic. Hard work without a clear strategy is a waste of your greatest asset, your time and your mind." Instead of wearing yourself down, Machiavelli says we should be working smarter, not harder. That means choosing our battles carefully, conserving our energy, and making moves when it really matters. The world rewards the clever, not the busy. So the question is, are you going to keep spinning in that wheel, or are you going to step out and take control? Here's Machiavelli's greatest secret. Power isn't about muscle or luck. It's about control. He said, "He who controls his emotions controls the room." He stayed calm, silent, and impossible to read. This kind of control makes people nervous. It makes them unsure. And when people are unsure, they make mistakes you can take advantage of. Power is not a wild show of force. It's a quiet confidence. It's a calm mind. It's a clear strategy. So instead of reacting, Machiavelli chose to observe, much like a wolf, waiting for the perfect moment. He turned patience into power. And that's something you can do too. When you learn to control your own emotions, you become the master of your fate. Did you know your silence can be more powerful than your words? Machiavelli mastered the art of silence. He knew when to speak and when to hold back. He said silence is a form of power. Let them wonder. Let them guess. Who looks more in control? Who feels more intimidating? Exactly. The silent one. Silence lets you keep your intentions hidden. It lets you watch and wait until the moment is right to make your move. When you stay silent, your enemies can't predict you or prepare. Instead, they are left guessing, worried about what you might do. So the next time someone provokes you or pushes you, remember Machiavelli's tactic. Stay silent, stay calm, stay powerful. Here's something Machiavelli really understood. It's not what you are. It's what people think you are. He said, perception is reality. That means you control the way people see you. And when you control their view, you control their actions. If you want power, you need to be careful with your image, with how you show yourself, with what you say, with what you do, with what you keep hidden. Instead of begging for loyalty or trust, you make people believe you're already a leader, someone worth following. When you do that, loyalty, power, and respect follow naturally. So remember, create your own story before someone else does it for you. Here's a tough truth Machiavelli drops. Loyalty isn't real. It's a deal. He said, people are loyal to what serves them. That means loyalty sticks around until there's something better elsewhere. It's not about friendship or kindness. It's about incentives. Picture your best friend turning their back on you when someone offers them a chance at something greater. It's not because they're evil. It's because their loyalty was a transaction. When the deal expires, loyalty goes with it. So instead of begging for loyalty, Machiavelli says, create value. Become someone they cannot afford to lose. When you're useful, when you're desirable, loyalty falls into place. And when someone betrays you, you let them go without begging or guilt. This isn't weakness, this is power. This is choosing your own peace instead of tying it to someone else's promises. Imagine you're a castle. If your walls are weak, anyone can break in. But if you make them strong, high, and tough, you become untouchable. Machiavelli says you shouldn't wait for fairness or justice. You should build your own defenses. He said the world isn't kind. It's realistic. So we need to be realistic too. This means you need to become someone who cannot be manipulated, someone who stands strong no matter the chaos. How? Develop a calm mind. Set clear boundaries. Stay silent when you're provoked. Become a master strategist, not a reactive victim. When chaos reigns, you remain the calm center, the person who controls their own fate instead of letting someone else do it for them. This kind of power cannot be defeated because you're not reacting to attacks. You're choosing your own moves. This is what Machiavelli meant by turning weakness into an opportunity for domination. Picture this moment as your turning point. The moment you wake up from the dream that someone is going to save you. Machiavelli says, no one is coming to rescue you. That might feel sad or heavy, but it's actually freeing, because now you realize you're in control of your own fate. Instead of begging for fairness, you start building your own power. Instead of reacting, you become the strategist. Instead of falling victim, you become the master of your own story. This is not about losing your kindness or your heart, but about adding a layer of steel to protect them, about honoring your softness by making sure it cannot be used against you. When you do this, everything starts to change. Your relationships become less dramatic. Your confidence grows, your peace deepens, and you become someone who cannot be crushed, someone untouchable. This is the moment you realize your power is already within you. Machiavelli didn't write for kings. He wrote for survivors. He wrote for people who are done with being used, ignored, or disrespected. He taught us how to endure, how to become strong without losing our hearts. The world may be unfair. It may be messy, but you do not need to be a victim of it. Instead, you can be the author of your own fate. Picture your future, a future where you're not begging for loyalty, not reacting, not vulnerable, but confident, calm, and untouchable. This is your new era. This is your transformation. This is Machiavelli's path to power. Start today with one small step, one boundary, and a clear understanding of your worth. Because you're not powerless. You're just untrained. And now your training starts.